Open the show, bud. Did I lose Johnny? Start the show.
Welcome once again, Nelson Buck. And then we have Mr. Joshua Alexander. Josh.
And you have to say his name slowly.
And we have myself, John Brewer.
Unfortunately.
And please remember to do 3 very important things. Now I have to be good because the boss has his ears on. Now it's time. Now you have to do 3 very important things. If you would subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and also comment, people. Comment. Are you doing the live chat thingy on the screen thingy, Nelson?
Huh?
Nelson.
I'm here. Hi.
Are you putting the chat
Yeah.
again?
Yeah. It's there on the other side of Josh. Right
I'm fashionably late. Hello, people.
Okay.
Hi, Belinda.
And Belinda's here. Belinda here. Hello.
Belinda.
Now your lives can be complete.
Belinda is in the house. Woo.
Say again.
I wouldn't go that far because that was a black guy that used to do that.
Oh, shut up. Anyway.
Hello, everybody.
Arsenio Hall's my man, so stop.
Yeah, no, he's my man too. Sorry, John. Arsenio is way ahead of you.
You may slap him now, John.
No, I meant as a bro. I meant as a bro. The only difference is John knows who I am, and Arsenio Hall has no idea.
Stick your foot in your mouth.
Arsenio Hall has no idea who I am. Doesn't even know I exist, and John does know I exist. Right. That's the only difference.
Yeah, there's a slight difference there. Oh, cool video of Maryland today.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
That's the Wolf Zone. I did a little.
Already commented.
Yeah, well, there you go. Thank you. I did a little snippet, just pan of the dog area, and today was neat because there was a whole bunch of dogs there. There was a crap load.
Oh, it's funny. He walked past that white tree-looking thing.
Yep.
And took a leak right quick.
Yep.
Marked it right quick,
this is hi, Dad. You're filming. This is mine.
That was funny.
Okay, hold on. Why does it say? Hold on, let's try this again. Why does it do this?
Because it wants to mess with you.
Of course. How you doing today, Josh?
I'm here.
Okay.
Very busy as usual, but
I had a long day today.
And then we had to really wait on the fearless leader to show up and everything, and that took forever.
What's today's topic? Okay. What's today's topic, guys?
How to show up on time.
Yeah, there you go. there you go.
He's saying in his mind, screw you all.
I know. This is exactly what he's saying.
What? You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't start that. God, don't start it. Please don't start that.
What did we start?
Well, whenever you want. Go ahead, just like.
No, I said, what did we start?
No, couldn't.
No, Josh does is pretending not to hear thing.
Yeah, so it's like, you gotta be kidding me, right?
No, actually, we hear you just fine. In fact, I wish I didn't. Okay, I love you. I love drinking cherry Pepsi from my Mardox cup because it gives me a whole new perspective on life. Smiles.
There's such thing as a cherry Pepsi.
Oh yeah, cherry Coke, cherry Pepsi's been around for years.
Well, yeah, cherry Coke, I know, but cherry Pepsi. Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time, man.
Yeah, I mean, cherry Coke, I guess because I don't drink Pepsi, so.
Well, I used to do Coke, but now I drink Pepsi. Yeah, I remember I did to a diner. I said it too loud, but they didn't hear the Pepsi part. No, what happened is I was a Coke drinker, and when I met my husband, he persuaded me into Pepsi, and it did taste sweeter. So, because since they changed the Coke formula, it hasn't been the same. And so now I'm a Pepsi drinker instead of Coke.
Yeah, I don't like Pepsi because it's sweeter. Really.
I don't drink any of the dark pops anymore because it's been shown that the dark pops, what makes the pop dark is phosphate, and that accumulates in your kidneys. And I stopped drinking it, and to be honest with you, I've been feeling a lot better not drinking the stuff. It really does make a difference.
Well, caffeine can wreak havoc with some people's stomachs, so you can feel a difference that way too. But you know what? You know what's funny is drinking dark drinks makes me look darker. Kidding. I'm joking. I gotta stop thinking like Nelson.
You know why we live for
Johnny, can I do it, Johnny? Please, Johnny. Can I do it this episode, Johnny? Please, Johnny.
No, let him torture a little bit more.
Started.
Oh, jeez.
What, John?
You got started. He was behaving.
See, I like to throw that steak in front of his face and just taunt him a little bit, John. Sorry.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
You know, one thing we could talk about is when you know, when you're surfing the traffic exchanges and you join stuff, you know, and the thing tells you to make sure that you what do you call it? I can't think of the English word. Confirm that you want to join.
Uh-huh.
And some folks just like don't do that.
Well, then they're not really serious or paying attention at the very least.
Or they don't get the confirmation link.
Right. But you got to be careful too, because take like my website. We've got a mail queue system that is designed to send out mail controlledly, so not just so it could take a couple of minutes for a message to get out.
Yeah, this I understand, but I mean, I'm talking like days. Sometimes I'll have a new referral unconfirmed, and days later they're still unconfirmed. You know.
Oh, okay. So you never get the message. Yeah, they got a mail issue. It sounds like to me.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about when I get members in my downline.
Right.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, cool. I have a new member. You know, a new new person in my downline.
Right.
But they never confirm. So, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Did they get the email to confirm?
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah,
it could be the same thing. I'm trying to diagnose a problem at the same time here, people. It's I apologize for my being a little bit distracted here. I got an issue with my tissues, and I'm about to scream and break things here if this doesn't get fixed like now.
All right,
Josh, why doesn't this work? It says it says Wi-Fi is disabled on my laptop, and it's still trying to connect via Wi-Fi.
Yet you're talking to us, so apparently it's connected.
No, my laptop. No, but the little Wi-Fi symbol is going, and it clearly says Wi-Fi disabled, and it's like, why are you trying to connect via Wi-Fi? What are you doing? And I might even connect it. I'll bet you, I am not even connected. Just give me 1 second here. I just need to confirm one thing. Where's my wire? Where's that wire going? Where's the wire? Here it is.
All of a sudden.
Yeah. I almost got it. Hold on. Almost there.
I was gonna see you like destroy stuff on live television.
Yeah, that's what he
got. I got the wire. I got it. There. Okay. I'm almost in.
Guess I'm getting my daddy for Christmas.
Ooh.
Not that kind of daddy, you Neanderthal. Anyway. And I met Nelson, nobody else. Anyhow, because Nelson knows I love him that much. So anyhow, my dad had a computer with the internet before I left home, but he never really stuck with it. He had a computer in the 80s, like an Apple II GS to play games on, floppy disk and stuff. So now he has his first cell phone, and he doesn't have cable anymore or satellite anymore because he's in a assisted living type home. And I know it's stupid, but they don't let him have a refrigerator, more than one refrigerator, even if he pays for it. It's stupid. And they don't let him have a lot of things. But what he can get is something called Roku.
Yep, I'm familiar with that.
So I'm thinking, what would be the best? I want to get him the highest grade that I can possibly get him. Would it be Roku TV?
Well, first off, does he have a tablet or is an actual PC?
He
TVs.
For TVs?
Yeah, it's a good.
Well, he's going to get it. Well, he has a TV. I don't know how up to date it is, but
as long as it has a HDMI port, it'll work for the Roku.
I don't know if it does or not, honestly.
And also, as long as they have Wi-Fi in the facility.
Well, he doesn't have Wi-Fi in his apartment because we tried my daughter's tablet when she was visiting.
So the Roku is going to be useless.
Well, his girlfriend Ruth has it in her apartment. And they live in the same home.
But you just explained it all. His girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's
if you're looking for something on the computer side where he can take it to his girlfriend's and watch something, you'd probably be better off with Sling TV than you would actually with Roku.
Well, see, he wants all the channels that Roku offers.
Roku offers a very limited amount of channels, and very few are live, actually, unless you get Sling TV, which works with Roku.
Oh, okay. Well, what about
you can have on your laptop, and it doesn't require Roku at all.
Okay, but then, like, I see Roku TVs and I see Roku players. Which would I be better off getting?
Well, Roku works with televisions mainly. That's what.
But there's actually TVs with Roku in it. You can get them at Walmart. It shows them on their website.
Okay, well, the ones I'm talking about are the boxes that you plug into the television.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering if I should just get him a whole new TV with Roku built in or not. If that would be better. That's what I'm wondering.
Honestly, he's probably better off with a laptop if he knows how to use one.
Well, he knows the very basics of internet. I mean, he knows how to turn on a computer and all that, but he hasn't had the internet for years since we all moved home in the late 90s, early 2000s.
The second he does, you won't be seeing the girlfriend anymore. He'll be on the porn channels.
No, he's not like that.
Okay, hold on. Fugly's in the chat today, and this is nice. Now I'm saying, oh, Fugly's saying this, and there's actually text going on. Dark Pop is poison. Then he writes, Roku is crap. Okay, so at this point, he's basically saying,
okay, then Fugly, what would you suggest my dad can get? And I'm going to be the one paying his monthly bill.
I really do recommend Sling TV.
He already answered the question. Netflix rocks.
Okay, well, I already have Netflix. I'd have to get. Okay, but he wants his cable channel somehow, like like the ones you get.
Sling TV.
But how many channels? Okay. Well, there's also YouTube TV. There's also Hulu TV.
No.
YouTube is overrated and overexpensive.
Trust me, go to Sling.
Nobody has told me yet that YouTube TV is great. They know and
both run $30-40 a month either way.
So Sling TV is $20 a month, and you get like 165 channels, and it's basically a la carte. So if he wants a Pacific channel, he can buy just that one channel instead of having to buy the next upgraded massive package, which is why I recommend Sling TV.
Okay, so you're saying I've heard of Sling TV. There's a few of them like Sling TV out there. I can name a few off the top of my head.
Like Sling TV, that at least the market, they have the market on what they do. Trust me.
Okay, but let's talk about something everybody can have, because not everybody can have Sling TV or Roku. It's only in the States.
Yeah, well, we're talking about the States, okay? Because my daddy wants something that he can have that mimics his cable channels, like Live TV and all the stuff that you get on regular cable.
He's going to have to do some research and find out what.
And by the way, when you.
Well, I'm doing that for him because he can't do that himself.
Okay, by the way, if you get a Sling TV, they give you a free Roku.
Really?
Yeah.
But is it the real basic or is it the upgraded Roku?
They give you different ones. They give you the streaming stick, which is all you need for the Sling TV.
Is it the 4K or just the regular 8D? 4K is the Ultra HD.
They give you the streaming stick.
See how bad it is? You see how bad it is to be black? You got to have a white background to see anything.
Oh my goodness!
See that?
We were doing so good, Nelson. We were doing up until now. We were doing really good.
I got a chip for cable TV
here,
but it's black, and I got to show it on a white background. What?
I gotta figure this out before Christmas. That's all I know. So I know what gift I'm going to be bearing.
John wants to say something. John wants to say something. You freaking stream hogs.
Do you know what type of television he has?
I don't. That's what I have. That's what I said. I don't know.
Yeah, that the one black guy.
I thought about just get him a whole new upgraded TV with Roku built in because they have that on their website.
You let the one black guy. You let the one black guy talk, and he comes up with his phrase like, "Yeah, what kind of TV does he have?"
We already discussed that.
If it's anywhere flat, it probably has an HDMI port.
I think it's on the newer side, but not real new. That's all I could tell you.
If it's within the last,
you don't need. You
probably got an HDMI port.
I mean, not the real updated. I mean,
guys, you don't need HDMI. It's a USB pin plug that you plug in. It's not HDMI.
There's no USB port in TVs.
Most of them are actually. Most of the streaming ones for Roku, the Roku I have is HDMI.
You're not going to stream at a gigabit a second. Forget it. That's
maybe I could get him a desktop computer with a big wide monitor.
I know, but you can plug it. They plug into USB, not HDMI. If you plug into HDMI, it says you have an adapter for it.
No.
All I know is I want him to have transportable.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, Belinda, do some research. And
that's what I've been doing, but that's why I thought I asked you guys about the Roku and all that.
Start with Sling TV.
Yeah, but I'm in Canada. We don't have any of that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Josh, for example,
in Canada, y'all don't have anything. What's new?
Well, my dad's in a PA, so
y'all got different entertainment up there, though. Y'all get to play with the penguins and the polar bears.
Yeah, no, it's those free services, those free internet services are against FTC regulation and or CRTC regulation, and no, it's federal law until they pass a law that says yes, it's acceptable. But
it's free here, so that's why.
Can you pay a yearly subscription for Sling like you can for PureFlix and CBS All Access? Or do you have to do the monthly like Netflix and Hulu, where you don't have the yearly option?
Hell if I know. Go ahead and check it out. I know
because I'd like to have a yearly option since I'm paying ahead for my dad.
I'm actually looking at Sling for my new place because they want $85 at the cable company and they want $20 over at Sling. So.
You sound like a good
I'll let you know when I register for it.
Josh, you sound like a good expert. Hell if I know.
Well, I pay for Netflix, Hulu.
I'm purchasing it myself right now.
I pay for Netflix, Hulu, but I do the yearly for All Access CBS. I have PureFlix and Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I have it.
Because I also use them for homeschool.
Stop. Hold on. Fugly, why does Belinda have to say this on every chat?
I don't say this on every chat. Screw you, Fugly. Apparently you don't know every chat if you think that.
Good God, Fugly. Nobody else wants to say it.
I do not. When was the last time I ever mentioned that, Fugly? Get real.
Last episode?
No, I did not. Yeah, I did not. We weren't even talking about anything like that last few chats.
No, that you pay for everything yearly.
No, I'm just saying what I did yearly, what I didn't do. So what? Big whoop-de-doo. What's the crime?
No,
my goodness, pick on me.
It's just the way that he writes it. Why does Belinda have to say
You know what? I'm going to come down there, Fugly, I know where you live. I'm going to come down there, and I'm going to straighten you out. And you're going to have a whole new name when I get done with you, with a whole new look, new and improved.
I love how we're putting the live chat also right in the feed. This is awesome. It's live and it's
I'm giving you the virtual middle finger. Nelson, do the middle finger for me because I can't really do it. Thank you. No, not the pinky. That's my daughter's thing.
No, this is metric. Don't you know anything?
You know, my daughter pays for YouTube Red.
Does she pay for it yearly?
I'm going to pay for you yearly in a second. And here's the thing. It's costing us twice as much because she wants it on her own channel. She doesn't want to use my account, right? And my account for an extra it's $10 a month. And I have 3 months free trial, right? But they said just to add up to 5 more family members, all I have to do is just pay an extra $5 a month, right? So it would be 15 instead of 10. She won't do that because she has to have it on her channel.
Good.
Is there any way I can add her channel under me as a sub channel?
No.
Yes, you can tell her she either has it or she doesn't have it.
Well, you'd have to create her channel, her YouTube channel or entity underneath you.
No,
Oh, yeah, that's the thing is
you just give her an ultimatum.
She needs to use it.
Guys, we can't speak all at once.
She needs to use it under her channel, which I understand, but I don't want to pay twice. But I don't want to pay twice if I don't have to either.
Well, then
just for me to have it.
On her own channel.
Use her account.
No, she won't let me.
Well, then get your
And I don't want to use her account. I use my account, which is my business account.
Well, then use her, because what's going to happen is this.
Pay her bill. That's it.
Hold on now. If her account is underneath yours, then when she grows up and she's 30 years old, she's going to have to always say, "Mommy, can I upload something to my channel?" That doesn't work.
Yeah, but then I'm paying twice. Then I could be saving at least $5 a month.
That's the way life goes round.
The thing is, too,
if John wants his wife at Mardox, it's 2 times the price.
The thing is, funny. The thing is, her thing gets this because she has it on an iPad instead of a Windows or Android, because she's using an Apple product. She's paying $13 a month, so there's an extra $3 charge. It's stupid. Mine's going to be $9.99.
So
Hers
what
is
you do is
$13.
you sell the iPad, buy an Android, and you use the difference to cover her
It's
account.
because she has to use the app in order to access it. So if she goes to the App Store for iTunes,
a simple solution here.
her App Store charges her an extra $3 on top of that.
So going forward, today we have a sponsor. If you want the best bedding ever, the most comfortable bed in the world, go to hornyduck.com. That's right.
What?
Hornyduck.com.
You're kidding. You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Right.
I'm joking. But it's the best, most comfortable, waterproof bedding ever. It will make your sex life awesome.
I agree, Nelson. My husband and I did the dirty deed the other night, and we swear we jumped really hard, and it didn't break. I have them on my speed dial. Smiles.
Oh, she's being sarcastic. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I got pulled into it. I was watching Mike the Cop on YouTube, and he comes on and goes, "So everybody, today we have a sponsor, and if you want the most comfortable bed sheets in the world, you get in them, and if you're not careful, you will slide right out. They're so soft, so slick, so comfortable. It's just amazing." He's going on, and you're sitting there going, "What is it going to be?" And he goes, "If you want to order it for a limited time offer through my channel, you'll get 99% off." He still doesn't say the name of the site. And I'm sitting there going, 99% off? Even if it's $1,000, if it's $1,000, yeah, if it's
I want to guess what it is.
Yeah, well, that's what
Jill's bed.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He goes, if you really want to find out what I got into, go to hornyduck.com. That's right, hornyduck.com. And John McDonald's going, "What the hell?" And now we're talking about an ad. And you wouldn't believe how many people went to go look at hornyduck.com, which doesn't even exist. And it's like, does it exist?
So who bought the domain to get the traffic now?
It's still available. Fabiana, stop picking on Belinda. Well, tell Fugly that. Oh, I guess she did.
Thank you, cuz. Now you could slap Fugly for me too, because that runs in our family.
Hello, Mr. McDermott. I said McDonald. I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to say McDonald. It's McDermott. I didn't.
Hey, John McD.
McD.
Hello there. Hello. How are you all in America?
I finally caught up on everything, John. Aren't you proud of me?
Well,
we're still suppressed and living in a prison state.
John, I'm not in America. I'm in Canada.
Either.
Oh, Canada.
What you just did was if I said to you, "How are you doing in New Zealand?"
I'd turn off right now.
Exactly, right? Okay, this is your last chance.
Okay. Well, how are you all in the northern hemisphere?
Yeah, the northern hemisphere, northwestern hemisphere. Thank you.
Okay.
I ain't no Russian.
Okay. No worries. All right, northwestern. All right.
Yeah.
How are you all?
We're all doing good. We're all doing good.
That's good. What's new?
New Brunswick, New Zealand, New York. I said New Brunswick. Come on, guys, help me out here. What's new? New Germany, I think.
New Fritzbox.
Only you, John. Only you.
Only. Oh, Fugly, what are you doing, Fugly? Oh, I just got a message saying, do you want to block this or not? No, I'll show the message. Fugly just wrote, Canada sucks, but because he wrote the word sucks, it came up as, do you want to show this message or not? And we're showing the chats, the text live in the stream, so it's already there. Be careful, Fugly. Be careful, because I have the foul language filter on.
Oh yeah, right. The day that happens.
Hold on, that's not true because then your mic would be muted.
Cricket. Did you guys fake news? A couple YouTubers put out a phrase yesterday saying that Donald Trump said the worst thing ever, saying that what happened on October 1st, 2017 was a miracle. And they took the first phrase Donald Trump said and threw it out there and said, look at what the President of the United States is saying. He's saying that the disaster in Vegas was a miracle. And if you look at what Donald Trump said, he said it was a miracle on how quickly the police got there, got established, and took care of the situation. It was a miracle that it went down that fast.
Anyone who watches the real news would know that he said that.
Yeah, but there's YouTubers.
See, that's the thing. I'm sorry not to interrupt, but yeah, you do too. The thing is that okay, this is not about being Democrat or Republic. This has nothing to do with parties. Okay, when people have an agenda, you could say something and somebody will either take it wrong or twist it on either party, and it's so tiresome. It's so ridiculous.
This isn't even taking it wrong or twisting it. They just literally took the first sentence he said and said, "Look what Donald Trump said. He said Vegas was a miracle."
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They purposely, left the rest out.
And it's funny how people will take that and they went with it, thinking Donald Trump said this. They didn't do their facts. When I saw it, I said, "Well, wait a minute. I'm going to go look and see what was actually said." I got the actual clip and looked at it.
Knowing what I know about Donald Trump, I don't even think he was like that. I mean,
is that too much?
There's not much to know.
Yeah.
Anyway, even he wouldn't say something like that. I mean,
no,
because by now you should know how he speaks and stuff, and that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But I mean, he does say strange things, but But
he's right though. What they do is pure evil. The guy who shot.
Did you know what he did today?
What did he do today?
Or yesterday, whenever it was, when he was in Puerto Rico?
Oh,
through paper towel. I think that was supposed to be a little play on, but yeah, it wasn't in best taste.
Oh,
no kidding. He's basically sit there and said, "Well, this isn't a real disaster."
Yeah.
That part too, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Forget the most important part.
Like, which one? Yeah, 16 deaths. That's nothing like the thousands at Katrina.
Yeah. Any life is valuable, no matter how many. Even one life alone, let alone many. I don't know. It's a tragedy.
I don't think any of us would be disappointed. Just saying. Not saying that I would do anything. Just saying that if he disappeared, I don't think he would complain.
Then he talked about them throwing the budget out of whack and stuff like that.
I'm sure I'll have the Secret Service at my door tomorrow.
Probably. But what did I just do?
Fugly writes, "I love you, Belinda. I love Belinda. Don't get me wrong."
I love you too, Fugly. You know that I talk to you sternly because I love you.
Yeah. You abuse him because you love him. Then he writes, "Hey, what is it that Nelson wants to say so badly?"
No, don't bring don't bring that up. No.
Johnny, can I say it, Johnny?
I'd rather tell him privately.
The public wants to know, Johnny.
Fugly, why?
Why? He had to ask.
This guy started. Why? I thought we were cool, Fugly. Come on now. Don't get Nelson started.
Yes, it's like opening a can of worms.
Why not?
Pandora's box.
What can Nelson say that's so bad? Hey, I will say something. I'm going to say something on live stream, on live chat that it might demonetize my channel. It might get my channel taken down, banned, striked. I'm going to come out of the closet here, people. I'm a conservative.
Yeah, okay.
Most dangerous thing to say in the world.
I'm conservative, ultra conservative.
No, shh, don't say that, Belinda.
With a dash of
liberalism.
No, with a dash of what's the other party called? The
Green Party.
Independent, with a little bit of independence.
You know, if I was American, I would vote for the Russian, the Communist Party.
You would be like Steven Seagal, right? Steven Seagal.
Communism would be better than what you guys have right now.
Like Steven Seagal, he became a Russian citizen.
He did.
Wife beater, Steven Seagal.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Seagal, he beat up Kelly LeBrock. That's why she divorced him.
Yeah, but it was what? That was a lover's quarrel?
Yeah, I know, but usually they never change.
We don't know the inside. I got the cops here at my door once for getting in a fight with my wife, and the neighbor said I was beating my wife. And when the cops got here, we both told them nobody swung anything, nobody hit anything.
No. This was over and over and over again over time, and then it just finally all came out.
No, okay, well, I don't have any evidence of it, but you know, if you got the article, see it. I heard nothing of this.
This is like years ago. People knew about this years ago.
Well, now there's your problem.
So Nelson, why did they think you and your wife were fighting?
Hold on, let me pass that through the digital decoder.
Why did they think what?
We didn't hear anything you said, John.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Why did they think you and your wife were fighting?
Because we were.
Okay.
And the back door was open, and the neighbor called the cops. And I have a temper. I do.
So y'all are like yelling at each other and stuff.
Yeah. And she'll go to the point of well, my wife, I can't remember the words, but I mean, she will go to the point of saying, "You fucking idiot," and stuff like this, and I'm like, oh, well, that's where we're going to go, calling names now, you know, and the voices go up and up and up and up and up, and then, you know, the cops got called. Apparently they heard somebody hitting somebody, and it's like, I told her, neither one of us hit anybody, there's no marks on us, you know, and it's like, you know, keep out of my business. Fabiana, do you think we'll see an independent party president in the U.S. anytime soon? Oh, hell
Maybe.
No.
No, because every time we have a third-party vote, it never gets enough votes to go anywhere.
You know, here's what people aren't noticing, though. If you go back to 2008 and you go to 2012, we had 0.75% of the vote for libertarians. In 2008, we had 0.75% of the vote. 2012, we had 1.5% of the vote. 2016, we had 3% of the vote. We're doubling every 4 years, man.
Yeah, it's still going to take a while, though.
But that's because these other people are just becoming idiots. Everybody wants to vote for somebody else.
That's going to take you about 10 years. At this rate, it's going to take you 10 years to get the whole vote.
Yeah, pretty much.
It all depends on the candidate.
Yeah.
You know.
Because we actually get funding after we hit 5%, so we'll actually get the money then. But right now we're trying to run with no money. The government doesn't give. The government only gives people money if they have over 5% of the popular vote in the past election.
Let's get a vote here from overseas. John, do you think there's going to be a independent party being set up in the States anytime soon?
No.
Nothing's possible.
Not John. Not you, John. The other John.
The other John. What's
John McDermott?
I'm in the middle of getting dressed. What did you say? I'm going to work at 20 to 7.
Fabiana asked the question, do you think we'll see an independent party president in the U.S. anytime soon? So what do you think?
Wouldn't have a clue.
Wouldn't have a clue. Okay, how about you, John?
Oh, now you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Anything possible.
Wait a minute. You do realize that everybody, you have your camera on, John, right?
Yes.
No, he said he was changing. I'm just messing with him on the.
Jesus.
Anything's possible, Fabiana. Anything's possible. You know, since
get upset.
Yeah, since this happened with the last election, anything is possible.
Just think, I got one image for you guys to look at when you come to politics in the States.
No, that's not the right one.
That's not the right one. It's the yellow one.
No, there's one. There's one I posted a few years ago on my Facebook page. It has this guy in a suit with his head up his ass. That's probably the better example.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I had a coffee cup like that where it says about mechanics that don't fix your car right. They had their head up their butt.
Yep.
It was really funny.
Yep. That's pretty much what they do. Yep. I gotta go double check one thing, guys.
Yeah. Anything's possible, especially now with the current climate in the States.
What I want to see, I understand that minorities are being heard much more now because of the internet and social media. The smallest one person can say something and be heard, as opposed to 20 years ago, if you're a minority, you weren't being heard. I like that, but now what's coming down to is all these little minorities are all screaming, and everyone's trying to accommodate them, where the majorities are going, who cares?
That's right.
You know?
No, but we're those of us that are minorities, we get to freaking use it.
Yeah, I know, but it's going too far.
Well, speaking as a woman and a minority, I understand that we all need a voice, but there's people that go to one extreme or the other. Up yours, Nelson.
Okay.
And love you.
I got a costume this Halloween where it's my head up my ass.
Perfect. And but there should be a balance of both parties. There shouldn't be one extreme or the other. It's like nobody just finds a balance.
Hey, hold on, guys.
I've pulled the autistic card a few times.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go somewhere for a second. I'll be right back, okay? But I got a friend that's gonna be here, okay? It's not me. Women's rights suck.
Yeah, that was very
There, it wasn't me. That was another person
clever,
that said
Nelson.
That. I don't know who said that.
Yeah.
No. Now someone's gonna grab that and go, look what Nelson Buck said. Women's rights suck.
I
have 4 daughters. I have a wife. I had a mother-in-law, and I also boarded them all.
And 3 frying pans.
More than that. Those are the 3 we have on the shelf right now. No, I've always told my daughters they can do whatever a guy can do, they can do better, because half the time women can do a lot of shit that guys do better. I've seen women mechanics, they get in trouble for taking too long or too much time to fix something because they're doing it right.
Hey, there you go. I just posted the image of the politicians in the chat there for you.
Is it clean?
Yeah, it's clean.
Okay, it's on the stream now. I just put it on the stream. There you go. Jesus, that's not good. Hey,
that's exactly how they are, man.
My browser is stuck to my mouse.
Ouch.
Nelson, interesting conversation. It's 6:45 a.m. here. I've got to go to work. Nice to meet you all.
Yep, no problem.
And I'll jump in again. Our times have changed. We're an hour ahead now. So it's what time is it there? What time do you have your meeting?
Right now,
3:45.
3:45 p.m.
Okay, so 3 till 4 you have your meetings.
Yeah.
So that's what 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. here. Okay, I'll tune in when I can.
But John, if ever you want to do a live chat and get on just to be on to have time to do it, no problem. You let Belinda know, and we'll schedule another show. I don't mind doing other shows.
Cool. Yeah. All right, cool.
John, if you got people in Australia that want to get on and do a live chat with us, I got no problem setting it up.
Okay.
You just go on Skype saying, "Hey, who wants to do a chat?" And then the next thing you know, a chat starts.
Yeah.
Okay, take care, everyone.
Yeah, you have a good day.
You too. God bless.
Drive safe.
Have a good day.
Belinda.
Yeah, I'll see you later tonight, your time.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was getting caught the last 2 days, but I got your message, and I keep my Skype on even when I'm away. So
cheers.
Get a hold of me later then.
Cheers.
All right, God bless. Bye-bye.
Yeah, when a person says they got to go 3 times in a row, I think it really means they got to go.
Well, yeah, but he was asking me a question. I was answering it.
Yeah, okay. No problem.
You know what? You're going to pick on me again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, that's okay.
Show.
See, Fabiana and I
were a team. John won't let me say.
Fabiana's not here, so.
No, but Fabi and I are a team,
Well,
so.
No, Fabiana is here. Fabiana is here. She's writing texts.
Well, she's not here on the chat.
Fabian,
So what?
yes,
she works better behind the
You
scenes.
can't defend her.
Yes, she is. On your other side of your video, the text box is there in the live stream. You don't see it, but the live streamers do. And she
I can just go on YouTube channel
Yeah.
and look at this. You know.
That's it. You see, I got to pick on you, Belinda, because Johnny won't let me say what Nelson has to say. Because Johnny.
Okay, Nelson, because paybacks are, you know what?
What? What?
Paybacks are.
Oh, bitch!
Yep, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, so Belinda, what have you cooked lately?
Ew.
What I what?
Ew.
What have you cooked lately?
What?
You know, food.
What I've been working on?
Nine.
Belinda doesn't cook.
Hold on, I gotta turn this stupid thing off. It's not shutting off.
Belinda doesn't.
Okay, what was that again?
Belinda doesn't cook.
Oh,
What
yes, I
have
do.
you-
I'm a cook. I'm like, Dad's was a retired gourmet chef. My mom was a good home cook. I took a food pest culinary arts, so yes, I cook. Bake, but grilling, my husband does grilling a little bit better. I think you guys are just really better at grilling for some reason. Well, let's see. I had sloppy joes and tater tots the
and
other night.
For everyone watching this, no, the YouTube did not just suddenly double the speed in the play. It is literally Belinda high on freaking Pepsi caffeine going.
No, I'm naturally energetic anyway. I rarely drink caffeine,
Hey,
to be honest.
we're gonna do. Is there WWE today, John?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Talking about cooking. I'm not. This isn't a brand that I'm selling. My wife told me, I'm gone this morning. If you want to eat lunch, there's a can of this stuff, Chef Boyardee mini raviolis on the shelf.
Ooh.
Use that for yourself. I thought, yeah, okay, that's cool, whatever. I know how to feed myself. So I went to the shelf and I pulled out the can of Chef Boyardee mini ravioli. But
Okay.
look at the size of my hand. I took this one down. I took this one down. Again, here's the size of my hand. Here's the size of the jar. And I poured this whole thing out going, this doesn't seem to be the right size. This feeds 3 people.
You know, I could easily eat all that myself.
I ate the whole thing. You don't want to do that. I've been farting Chef Boyardee smells now.
Ew.
Yeah. And
See, I don't get that. Food doesn't do that to
yeah,
me.
yeah, that's you, not everybody else. Anyways, I went back to the shelf and looked, and there was a little can there too. Whoops. You cannot leave me alone at home, people.
You're so dead.
I ate the whole thing.
It could be worse. You could have had a whole can of like baked beans.
Again, I'm not. I don't have the bean
Beans,
effect.
beans,
either.
the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you do. Unless you eat too damn much like me, and then you just go.
Mushroom cloud, right?
Yeah.
Beans, good for the heart. The more you eat them, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So eat beans every meal.
Yay.
Oh wow, really? Okay, so they were doing that. Okay.
We used to say that was where I'm from.
Where you're from?
Or if you belch, you say, "Excuse me,"
Is that,
came up from below to say hello.
Yeah, is that where you came from, John? Is that back in your country?
Anyway, and there's another way to say it. If you burp, you say, "Excuse me." It wasn't very smart, but if it came out the other end, it would have been a fart.
Yeah. No, and for the record, John comes from the United States.
Yes,
Yes.
everyone.
You know, so I'm not saying the other country.
John is coming to America, like that movie, Coming to America.
We're coming to America. Yeah, Neil Diamond.
No, the movie with Eddie Murphy.
Talking
Yeah.
about the song.
No, Neil Diamond.
Yeah, not Neil Diamond Phillips. Neil Diamond.
I know. Oh, Neil Diamond Phillips. He's a hottie.
Oh my God. Okay.
Lou Diamond Phillips. Sorry, Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah. That's the
The
name.
one who played Richie Ballin and La Bamba and other ones like Young Guns and a whole host of movies.
We don't know this stuff.
I
guys
do.
I don't.
What,
Don't really.
John? What'd you say?
You guys know that Tom Petty died.
Yes, we know.
Tom
I don't
Petty.
even know. I know. I
Hugh
heard
Hefner
that. I
died
don't know.
too.
I don't even.
Yeah.
Know, I don't even know who he is.
Tom Petty sang
That's
with
what
the
I said.
Heartbreakers.
I don't know who the hell Tom Petty is either.
He was 66.
I have no idea who he is.
Already died. Have no clue who he is.
Okay.
They were still trying to find out how he died, but I wouldn't be surprised if drug use had something to do with it.
Let's talk about something seriously. Hugh Hefner died. Now,
yes, I know. I just said that.
That I know who it is.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
I read his books for the articles.
Yes, right. I'm sure you did.
But honestly, did you guys know that the magazine that he puts out occurred because the first reviews that he put out were supposed to be articles for people to sit down by a fire and have wine and read intellectual content?
Yes, I read his biography.
Yeah, and it became what it is. And he's not happy about it. He went to his grave running it as an enterprise, but it wasn't what he wanted.
Yeah, but he liked the Playboy image that the Playgirl or whatever, the Playboy image that he stole.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's not proud of it. He said it. He's not proud of it. He loved the money, but this is an example of you go with,
and the girls.
You go with what works, but he wanted it to be an intellectual medium,
They're trying, which I don't know if you heard, they actually got rid of the girls and now it's just articles.
Yeah, I know. Well, they went back to the girls up temporarily, but yeah, I read that his original intention wasn't, the way it played out, but he still admitted that, and what guy wouldn't? He still loved having all those girls. He still loved, the image overall. I mean, as far as himself.
That what we were seeing was staged.
Yeah.
It was staged that he's look at all the hot chicks, and it was literally by him said, as soon as the cameras went off, it's like, okay, get out of my way. Literally.
How do you know that?
He said it. Hugh Hefner said it.
Yeah, but how do you know he's being honest about that? Just to save face.
Well, then we got to assume everything a lie. Why else would he say that?
Well, what he has in control, he doesn't have to have that.
He was all for women's rights. Why would he?
But there's women who complain that they were treated wrong, and then there's other women like Pamela Anderson and Andrea Wilkerson who said that they loved him to death. He was a great guy. Yeah. But I mean, here's the thing: when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, if I really am against something, I'm not going to even pretend to keep doing it because there's other ways he could still have that money rolling in. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Well, maybe not.
Well,
not to judge. I'm just saying.
Not to be rude, but they found him a little stiff, so he's not coming back.
Oh my! He had to go there.
He got kicked out of the boys' club. What I'm saying is
they
this.
Found him and he was just a little bit stiff.
What I'm saying is this: is that the image of him having a 24-hour-a-day orgy with these chicks was complete bullshit. The women were there. It was mostly for media and for camera and for publicity. But he was not the kind of person that would, okay, cameras off, let's go get laid. It wasn't the case at all.
Well, that sucks.
It's just sad that that people think that's what was going on. Hey, this guy's lucky; he gets laid every day. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the case. Anyhow, why do we do so much damn politics? He died. He's dead. I hope he's in a better place than us.
You started it.
I didn't start Hugh Hefner.
He did.
I just said I read his articles.
Right.
I did not look at the pictures. Honestly, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you didn't.
No, I didn't. You gotta understand. I have nothing against anybody dying. If you want to die, go ahead. I mean, it's the best thing in the world.
Wow, really?
Jeez.
Hey, we don't know what's on the other side. My belief is we're here and we've got this natural instinct to stay alive. But what's after this could be 1,000,000 times better. We don't know. And my point is, I'm not afraid of dying. If I die tomorrow, I'm dead. What am I going to do about it?
Exactly.
And I want everybody to have a fucking party. Like, yeah, beer, chug, 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 chug.
That's what we did at my dad's funeral.
Yeah. I do not want.
He said the same thing. He said he wanted to party, so I went to Chick-fil-A and got the party platters and everything.
Yeah. I'm not sitting. When I die, I do not want people to.
We had like neon balloons and shit and all kinds of stuff.
I'm saying it out. When I die, I do not want people to shed tears. I want people to have fun, party, remember everything that I did, talk about the good times. I'm gone. I'm gone. Going boo hoo hoo is not going to bring me back. And if I was alive and watching you going boo hoo hoo, I would do everything in my power to make you not go boo hoo hoo. So why would I want you to do that when I'm gone? So like I said, we don't know. The next phase of this journey we're on might be a hell of a lot better than it is now. So, and that's what I like to believe. Not reincarnation, but whatever is after. Even I don't know what it is. I don't even want to speculate. But whatever is after this, as we have as life, it can't be as terrible as it is here. I gotta say it. It can't be. Maybe why I don't believe in hell, Belinda.
Well, see, that's because you live.
Nelson, you don't have to believe in it, but it's still there.
You live in Canada, though. We don't. American.
I believe in hell in one sense. 10010101002.
Nelson, at the end of the day, if it's still there waiting for you.
That's okay.
Well,
hey, Nelson, you live in Canada. Come to the States, and you get to see what hell looks like.
That's what I mean. I mean, of all the terrorism and torment that people are going through here on this planet, how do we know that we didn't already go through life and we're going through hell right now?
Yeah, well, you see, technically, the hell thing is overrated because it's there's a misconception about.
Here we go to religion now. We did politics. Let's do religion. Let's do it.
Right. There's a misconception about this hell thing. So
I'm not getting into it.
It's not what folks think. Now that.
What did you just say?
I'm not getting into this again.
John. What?
It's not what folks think.
Oh, not what folks think. Okay. Because your voice cut out and it sounded like something else. I understood it's a black folk thing. And I'm like, what?
So
what you talking about, fool?
Well, here's the question everybody should ask: if you go to hell by doing things like drugs and drinking and having sex out of marriage and all this stuff, wouldn't that be the same things you do in hell?
No, you go to hell because you don't have Jesus, your Lord and Savior, to cover the sins that we're born into. That's as simple as it gets. It's not about what you do; it's what covers you.
Yeah.
I've yet to find a terminology, a name for my religion that I'm discovering and developing, and I am writing my own version of the Book of Origins. It entitles The Big Bang. And Belinda's totally against me for it. She wants to stab me through the heart with a wooden stake.
No, that's not very Christian. I wouldn't do that.
What she doesn't realize is you need a silver stake, not a wooden stake.
Well, while you had a personal relationship with religion, I have a personal relationship with Jesus.
She has a poster of me and she drew in fangs.
Think about it logically.
I think Belinda's gonna change religions just for you. She's gonna switch to voodoo.
No. And I've said
no, but I'll still make a Nelson doll just for the heck of it.
What got started on all this was Belinda told me one time that we're not allowed to touch cocaine and pot and all this bad stuff. And I asked her, I said, well, if God made all the universe and every atom in the universe, then it's only because men said not to touch cocaine and all this other stuff.
Okay, well they made what's that deadly plant that comes out naturally? Would you partake of that too? No, of course not.
Why not? Because again, God,
it can kill you.
It doesn't matter, Belinda. It has to do with the person's personal being. If someone
but it's also logical and common sense in the brain that God gave you.
What is logical and common sense? It's all relative. A person that's tormented daily with pain and agony, it takes his own life. To him, taking his own life is logical.
Us Native Americans even hate that people associate us with pot because the pale faces came over and basically associated it with that when that wasn't what we were doing back then.
That was a stereotype, and that I don't believe in that either. I think that's wrong too. That's a stereotype, just like Canadians are all Canucks. That we live in igloos and stuff. That's a stereotype.
That's Eskimo. Yeah.
No. There are Americans in the South that have called me up and asked me, what does your place look like? And I said, well, depending on the time of year, I have a 2-story ice building, and I'm working on the 2nd story. And the person believed me that I lived in an ice block building in Canada.
I've actually had people, when I was out west, I've actually had people ask me, do you still live in a teepee?
Yeah. See?
And they were dead serious. They were not joking. And I said, do you still pull covered wagons? You want to ask me that kind of question? I'll ask you that kind of question.
This is good. This is good shit. People subscribe for more of this crazy shit.
That's funny.
That is funny. There's your problem.
No problem.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, geez. No, we have so many misconceptions of cultures around the world. It's ridiculous. We really do. I went to Senegal, and I also thought when I went to Senegal that it was all going to be wooden shacks and straw, grassy roofs and mud huts. And the people I went to stay with were living in a house like mine, you know. They had a nice car. There's properly paved roads and electricity and toilets. What we see on TV as poor people and poor villages and the starving in Africa are the equivalents of the 10-person country towns that we have in North America, you know, with barns and little houses, you know. It's just their version of, you know, we don't have electricity, you know. It would be the same thing here with no electricity. Cut the power to those little towns. Yeah, they're going to turn out to be little dirt huts and, you know, same thing. But it's overblown. The misconceptions that people have of other cultures, you know. I've been to Japan. I thought everyone was going to go, that's all. And it's not that at all. They speak a lot of English over there. You know, when I went to Okinawa, you want a sake? Sake good. Yeah. So.
Yeah, they think all autistic people are, you know, learning disabled. And I'm like...
And I've yet to go to India, because apparently in India, you can say, can somebody help me? And you'll have 100 people go, oh, yes, we can help you. Yes, what do you need?
And they're gonna, and then the very next phrase out of their mouth is, you are asking for tech support, right?
You want the tech support? Or are you giving me money, yes? Stereotypes up the wazoo, you know. Chinese people, get this straight. Chinese people are not all super genius high techies.
Actually, they are.
No, they're not. No, they're not. A very small portion is very elite techie. Just like North America. Not every freaking North American
I actually have to admit that when I was in my PhD in finance, I was one of the only Americans in the class I should say only Native Americans born.
What, all the rest were Jewish?
No. Most of the people in finance degrees at that level are either Indian or Asian, because there's not a lot of white males or even Americans in general that are normally there, because they are usually better at math than we are.
Yeah. Now I can see that. I know the old Jewish guy. Screw him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We rule Hollywood.
Maybe, but they ain't up there in the finance school. I can tell you that.
How about you, John? What stereotypes do you know
about? Part of the problem. Well, I think part of the problem is that Americans in general got quiet, but now
we're losing you, John. We're losing you, John. Hold on, Johnny. We're losing you.
And with my wife, I'll shut up now. Is that better?
I can hear you.
No, we couldn't make out what you were saying, John. Sorry.
You hear me now?
Kind of, sort of.
My connection is again.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Close your video and then say what you're saying. Usually that works.
I can say that there is one stereotype that's dead on. If you have an IQ below 50, the only job you can get is a politician.
Yeah. Okay, John. What were you saying?
All right.
Go for it.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Keep talking.
All right. When I took my wife home on the first time, people used to ask her, is it true that Germans drink all that beer?
Yes, right. Yeah, we have none left because you drank it all.
And like most Americans, they only know beer, sauerkraut, Hitler, and stuff like that.
Just demonetize the video, John. Good going, man. Fuck it. He said Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh,
they have no idea, you know, and I didn't know what to expect before I came over here. When I found out when I was in the Army, my first duty station was here. I found out I was coming to Germany. I had no idea what to expect.
I don't know how the Neil Diamond. I don't know how the Neil Diamond song would sound. We're coming into a Germany. How would you say that in German? Maybe saying it in German. Yeah, saying it in German might actually work better.
But I was pleasantly surprised when I came to this country.
Yeah, that's your country. Your country is one of the next places I do want to go to. And then since I've said that I want to go travel to Germany, a place like that, I got Lee McIntyre in Scotland along with Clive from BigClive.com. Who does reviews on tech stuff. He takes apart tech stuff on his show, and he invited me to his place in Glasgow to say, you know, come check out the place. He wants me to try stout.
Stout?
Yeah. Beer?
What's that?
Beer. Alcohol. Beer. Yeah.
So,
yeah. So that and lager and ale, to know what the three types are. Apparently they really are. Here in North America, we'll say lager, ale, we'll call these words, and it's like, we think it's all the same thing. It's beer. It's not. It really is made three different ways.
Yeah.
Well, then you know what? You should go to Australia too, because they have different types of beer like that.
Well, who the hell would take me into Australia? John McDermott?
Of course, they're different things. A lager is somebody who chops trees down, and ale is like ginger ale. We know it tastes different, man. Jeez.
No. But so I'm trying to plan out my trip here. I got to get my passport. And I'm going to plan out my trip.
No.
Yeah, I got to plan out my trip because it looks like it's going to be a week in Germany, a week in Estonia, a week in Scotland. No, Estonia, then Scotland, and maybe the Netherlands. I'm not sure yet. I see about going to the Netherlands. I do want to go see those waterfalls. There's a bike trail up there you can take. At one moment in Netherlands, you're on a dirt path, and suddenly
we know you're going to Amsterdam. Don't worry about it.
No. There's a bike trail. Really, you're on dirt, and then all of a sudden you're in the snow, and then you come. There's places where this one bike path will go underneath waterfalls that you're traveling underneath. It's really nice.
Is it the same thing as you only reading the articles, right?
Yeah.
Not to be random or change the subject, but speaking of Amsterdam, I knew a guy named Jim Adamski, but he used to call himself Jim Goddamski. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry, Lord. I was not trying to say the GD word. Sorry, Lord. I'm just saying what he called his last name. That's the only reason I mentioned it.
Random and so many levels.
But speaking of that one word.
While we're at it, and I know this person's going to watch the show, I'm going to say the one word, and everybody's going to giggle, and we'll be over and done with this. Okay, John? Are you ready, John? Belinda?
Where's the button?
No. Itesh.
I just stayed. Don't make me lose my food.
Oh, I was trying to be nice. I wasn't trying to put him down.
I wasn't either. I just said
God.
I didn't say anything about it.
Belinda,
I just said.
So mean.
Anyway, folks, I got to know what time it is. It's 3-letter time.
It's to put your mask on, jump off furniture time.
Fugly just wrote Hitesh. Who is that? Well, go back and watch a couple of the previous videos.
It's bad food. Bad Indian.
Yeah. Go back. Oh, Belinda, be nice. You're going to hell. You're going to hell for those phrases.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fugly, go back about 5 episodes. 6 episodes, and we'll talk about it there. Go back in the archive.
If Fugly doesn't know by now, then he was living under a rock.
Yeah. Okay, John, end of the show, John. What are you supposed to do, John?
Yeah.
Focus, John, focus.
Alrighty. Thanks, everyone, for joining the Mardox Daily Live Chat every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to do 3 very important things. Subscribe to the channel, folks. And, yeah, we like that a lot.
Bye, Josh. Keep going.
You rage quit.
John just said, fuck it. Subscribe. Come on.
You said that.
Yeah, then the other one.
Subscribe, like, and comment.
Okay, there you go. Now it's said. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get that part.
I said it before.
Do you want me to type it out? Okay, John's connection is wonky, you know, because he's got WWE started on the TV, which is his internet, and he's talking on here. I know the whole story. Every Thursday he's got a bad connection. But join us tomorrow, guys, 3 o'clock Eastern time. I gotta run. I gotta get out of here, and we do this every day, Monday through Friday.
God bless. Goodbye, everybody.
Hold on now. I just gotta find the button.